hard-fought game. I thought both teams, in the end, when you look at the score, that was somewhat indicative of the resume of the two teams coming in. The turnover margin was going to be a critical factor in this ball game. I don't believe we won the turnover margin, probably lost it. We got to give a lot of credit to Fresno. Their guys played hard. They tackled well. I thought our guys stayed in the game, certainly. Had a shot to win and didn't get it done. So we'll look at the tape, get ourselves ready to go, and get ready to play San Jose. So at this time, any questions?
What was the big difference in the touchdown drive, and even as you were coming down late in the game, able to move the ball? Was it just a sense of urgency? Because before it was really just very hit and miss and inconsistent.
I think typically, I'll watch the tape, Robert, but if you're a defensive coach, you look at the clock and you look at where you're at on possessions, and you look at what it's going to take to lose the game. And so there's times that you change the structure of some stuff, and I thought we did some really good intermediate routes. Obviously, Austin's pass reception was a big play. Yeah, we were disappointed that we weren't able to move the ball better earlier. I thought our field position hurt. But coming in, we knew they were going to be a very difficult defense to score on.
How do you think Nick reacted, playing a full game for the first time in about 2 years?
Well, we'll take a look at the tape. I certainly we appreciate his competitive nature, staying in the fight, and we'll evaluate it tomorrow.
Craig, was there any chance Josh was playing today, or did it go till, this morning or something? How did that kind of go?
He kind of came into this morning. We kind of had some pretty good indication as of Friday. It didn't look very good. He did dress, but we had no plans on playing him early this morning.
Coach, just a question about having Josh come out for senior day. What was the idea behind that?
Well, Josh is set to graduate and be a senior.
I guess I'm not trying to add on. Does that mean this was this his last? Would have been his last home game? Will he be back next year, even though he has another year of eligibility?
You know what? You're going to have to. I would say no. He and I've had some talks, and I think he's going to, plan on moving forward. And so that's what the plan was today.
Coach, those 2 turnovers, just kind of how tough was it to overcome? Putting him in that scoring position and then not getting 3 at least on either of those.
Well, that was, you hate to say a deciding factor, but as a head football coach, I knew that it was going to be critical. Fresno had done a good job taking care of the football. In a game like this, where you have 2 pretty evenly matched teams, that's going to be the deciding factor usually, and it was today.
Like how your defense, again hung in there. I know they were put in a couple bad spots, but still 13 points allowed to a team, and it wasn't enough. But did you still like what your defense gave you today?
We had an opportunity to win, and at times we bled a little bit, but we took a couple drives that would have normally been touchdowns, turned them into field goals. And we did have an opportunity to win the ball game at the end. And so, obviously being at home, we're disappointed we didn't win. It gave us a shot to really do something special. But I think we need to credit Fresno too. Fresno's a good football team.
Coach, obviously some creativity today with some Wildcat stuff. Just, how different was this week's practice, kind of having maybe to install some of this?
Well, we looked at the makeup. If we did not have Josh, we looked at how we were going to manufacture and generate some offense, and you only have X number of times to carry the football with your quarterback, and so to spread some of those carries out, either with Austin Conway or Austin Fort, was going to be. I thought it was pretty creative. It was fairly effective. I wouldn't say it was tremendously effective, but it was pretty effective, and I thought some of the other plays that we did generate were good.
Is it one of those scenarios where you're kind of happy to have a couple former quarterbacks on the roster like that?
We're just, right now, I can tell you, we're doing whatever we can with this football team to take the next step to try to win a game. The fact that they played quarterback certainly gave us some confidence. They're used to operating back, from the quarterback position. They both have the ability to throw. And so we looked at diversifying our offense a little bit today.
Craig, I know there's a long time till the next game. Are you hopeful you'll have Josh next week, or do you have any ideas at this point?
I was given indication that we thought we'd have him back this week, and so we'll just have to look and see where he's at next week. I know this: if there was any way in the world he can play, he's going to play, and he wants to play. And it just comes down to whether the guy's physically capable and cleared to play.
Coach, not to belabor the point too much, but was it a bit of a tough conversation with him being a Fireball kid and having this kind of connection to the Fresno area to say, you know, you can't go today?
I really don't think it was it was disappointing. He knew he wanted to play, but I mean, it really became apparent that he wasn't in position. Josh is a very unselfish player. It's not about him, it's about our football team, and Nick was gonna give us the best opportunity to give ourselves a chance to win.
Now, obviously, this offense has had quite a few late game drives, you know, Utah State and Colorado State. Obviously, it didn't, you know, create the win against Fresno, but obviously, you guys show up, you know, late in these games in the clutch. You know, what does that say about the mindset and mentality that your offense has to be there late?
Well, I think as a whole football team, our program has changed from an attitude of never quitting to having a resolve to win and being resourceful. You know, we had to leverage everything, utilizing our timeouts and things like that. And like I said, we had an opportunity to throw the ball in the end zone, and we weren't able to get that done, which was disappointing. We're going to lick our wounds and get ready to move forward.
What point today was the call made on Josh that he wouldn't be able to go?
You know, that would kind of been an ongoing decision, and you know, I knew probably going into yesterday, he hadn't been able to take a lot of reps.
Any other injuries that you knew of? I know Caden Jackson left at one
Caden
point.
Jackson was not able to return. Clister Johnson, C.J. Johnson, was not able to finish. And I believe that's it. That's all I was notified, unless I forgot about somebody. Other questions? Thanks a lot.